Ryan Little.
Good morning, everybody. Morning, Matthew.
Morning.
That was a nice breakfast, wasn't it? We found a quicker route, and that route is definitely much quicker, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So yesterday's question, winning score the US Open, lots of mixed ideas. Obviously, it's all very weather dependent when it comes to that tournament.
Yeah.
7 unders, 5 unders was kind of the average.
Are you going to say what yours is?
Well, I reckon 5 unders good.
I'm going to say 12.
12, okay. That's going low. Right, today's question, we're out on the course getting ready to film, is which is your least favourite major? Because obviously people in the UK who don't pay for the Sky subs, you don't see the US Open, so you barely know it kind of exists unless you really want to follow golf.
Yeah.
So down there, which is your least favourite major out of all of them and why? Comments down below. So today's daily vlog, Matthew.
Hello.
From Colinas Golf Club.
Have a nice
With the lovely big sun in the sky. We're going to talk rough.
Let's.
US Open.
Yeah.
There is lots of rough at the US Open. There is not loads of rough here at Las Colinas.
We found some.
Yeah, which is actually one of its kind of really nice factors about the course actually.
Yeah.
So we got our quad. I've got a ball with my face on and a red and white Truvis. Let's talk about some of the pitfalls that I see amateurs make when it comes to rough play, how easy and hard and things you should think about. That's what today's daily vlog is going to be about.
Cool.
Well, that was quite a good idea, personally.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Cheers, Brian. I thought, you know, US Open and all this talk about rough. We need rough, we don't need rough. Let's grow the rough, let's cut down the rough. Let's moan about the rough, let's moan that it's gone. Let's moan that we've got rough. Oh, let's moan that the fairways are too wide. Oh, let's moan that they're too narrow. Can't people just play golf? Don't be fooled by this, Matthew.
No.
That's 150 metres to the front, and that flag is 175 yards from us.
Yep.
One in what I would call is flyer-ish, and one on the fairway.
Yep.
So I'm going to hit 6 iron from the fairway, 7 iron from the rough. We'll measure, and we'll get up and show. So from the fairway to the rough, the differences is going to be on the control levels. I've hit that okay, little up the left, but if it makes the carry, which it has, that is kind of pin high. That was spinning 5.9, carrying 172, 5.599, 6 iron. 6 iron. It's kind of what I do. I'm around a 6,000 to 400, 500 res less than the club on each one. Should we ever go from the rough? Oh, grow the rough, don't grow the rough, cut the rough. Oh, don't cut the rough. Now the problem we're going to have with quad is it might not see the ball. Right, I'm now in wet semi to rough, 7 iron. That's a flyer. Oh yeah, that's up. So if you look at that one, so 4,000 revs carrying 172. What's that? 1 yard carry difference?
Yeah, I think so.
And 4,000 revs with a 7 iron. See the difference, the control difference between fairway to not a bad lie in the rough there is ginormous. So big tip when you're in the rough, certainly a bit of wet rough, and it doesn't, I'm not meaning sat down, we'll come to that, I'm meaning just sat with grass around the ball. You're going to lose spin. You're going to get that ball knuckleballing like we call it, and I'm getting the same distance out of both of those clubs from almost exactly the same place. You've got to understand your clubbing when it comes to rough, which is about getting in and playing some of these kind of games. The other thing, if that ball landed on the green, it's probably run to the back because that spin's so low. So I could probably have hit an 8 iron there and still run it up. I'll grow it or don't, who bloody knows, I don't know. 6 iron, pin high from the fairway. 7 iron from the rough. you could see the control that is lost. Oh, hit a chip hard enough. Crossfield! It's huge, and between those two shots, if they were tee shots, we were talking 3 foot in directional difference, and then the control lost, certainly on a raised green, quick green here, is massive. People want to talk about 400 revs on a weight shift. Play golf, people!
Ryan Little.
Rough continues, are you right there?
Just putting my sunnies on my head.
That is a rough ball, that is a fairway cut ball, and this is a chip shot. Little bit of a bump to go over here. So the rough can help you as much as it can hurt you, as long as you know what to do out of it when it comes to short game. Right, so this isn't how I would play it actually, because I would have a different club. But if I've got my 60 here from the fairway, the cut, I feel I can just kind of throw it up there. I mean, no, I've not hit that hard enough, but see how quickly that stopped.
Yeah.
I want another little go at that, because I like that strike. And you do feel like you could just, you know, throw it up there, don't you? Get up. Oh. Now from here, see, the rough's going to help me a bit here, because obviously that one's not run, is it?
No.
So if I have my 60, I'm just going to pop and run it. Apart from some speed, they're almost identical rubbishness. Just my third go, Matthew.
Yeah, have another one.
Ah, it's not hard enough
Yeah,
still. Well, that is actually. Get over there, no.
Right.
And there's the danger. So I've tried to give that ask on. I mean, this one's all skill, my lack of. This one is skill, and then you've got that proportion of luck, haven't you?
Yes. I quite like that this one you just know what's going to happen to it generally.
Okay.
So this one's just going to run more.
Yeah.
But it's totally strike dependent, because if you catch it hard on the face out of rough, then it literally goes nowhere and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the options, but
Just the luck element.
you don't know how it's going to react unless you practice a lot and see some patterns with it. But this one, off the tight lie, you can pretty much pick what you want to do, go high, go low, do what you want basically.
Show us. Skill based more, surely.
Yeah.
Not that the rough isn't. So you've gone for the low runner. Ooh, not your best, Matt. Well, that's outside my rough shot.
First shot of the day, brah.
So this one is variations coming here, isn't it?
Yeah, like you're guessing a little bit
Yes.
and just hoping that you get the right strike that you want and the trajectory and everything.
So that'll work. Go on.
Oh.
Oh, look, you've made me look alright now. I only had one go at it as well.
Yeah.
So really, to summarise, rough around the greens, you've just got to be prepared for it to run out, similar to the full shot.
Yeah.
When you're on the fairway around the greens, you can provide spin or not, you choose. But out of the rough, you have no choice. So when you're short-sided in the rough, which is the beauty of around the greens, the good complexes, you're kind of buggered, aren't you?
Yeah.
What about using loads of loft to no loft? Like, I wouldn't like not hitting loft out of that. I want loft, even if I'm going to try and like dig at it this way.
Yeah.
I want sharpness going down through. I see lots of people try. I mean, I would never be hitting 7 irons from there. It's just not going to work.
No, exactly, because you know it's going to run more anyway.
So that bit of loft is definitely your friend.
helping. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt. I think I won that one.
Well done.
You can class that as a win. Back at the house for a bit of lunch. What you got going on in there, coach?
Bit of tomato soup, just checking it doesn't boil over in our friend's property.
Tomato soup, it's 34 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's it, my old forgetting there.
Should have just put it out in the sun. Oh, how's that done? Oh, lovely. Right, back out on the course for the afternoon's filming. It's going to be a fun, interesting videos planned. Coach is up for this. You ready, Coach? A bit warm. We are getting quite brown, aren't we?
Well, you know, need to top myself up before I go on holiday, you know. Like a proper holiday.
Permanently on holiday. 217 yards out. Now this is deep roughs, that sat right down. What would you put on that?
Well, you go by past experiences, don't you really? Because when you start, you'll go, oh, that's 217, I'll try and hit my 5-iron out of that.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't work, and then you start to realise that
No
you put
loft.
more and more loft on it, and you start to progress it a bit further. So I would hit like 8, struggle with a 7 out of that.
Yeah, I would go 7 and really like thump really hard.
Just hit it as hard as you can and hope you strike it. But
Yeah, that for me is a 7. I'm going to aim a bit up the right because it might turn left. I'm going to put it a bit back in my stance and try and kind of come down, which is why 8s and stuff like that would work. But I reckon because there's nothing in front of me, I could pop that 7 and get it running 150 to 170 if I got a really good connection.
yeah.
Take your medicine. I have smashed that. That tomato didn't get eaten. Not a tomato fan really, Matt.
No, I'm not, apart from tin tomatoes, I like them.
Well, that's another full day. That's Colinas, baby. Thanks for watching, everybody. Those comments down below. As always, thumbs up and subscribe. Loving the daily vlog. Do you know what I can't wait to do when I get home?
Take your shoes off.
Take me up the old dirt track, Matt.